to let you come along with me on this particular part of the balcony project. It should be a very simple thing, but I'm going to probably make it a little more complicated than it needs to be. We're reclaiming a lot of old railing, and the railings that I did on the inside actually were supposed to be reclaimed, and I'll explain that in the final video. But the spacing was wrong. I had to basically start from scratch. These are good. We need 42 inches for code, and 42 takes you to the top of this rail. So the plan right now is just to zip these off and put a new rail on the top. And then I think I'm going to throw a staggered set of baskets. A basket here, and a basket here, just to give it a little extra. It's the odd stuff that happens in a project. I need 62.5 inches. To close this opening. So it's right up against the door opening, so the mount should be easy, which is good. I'm a little short, but I got plenty of room to play there. Problem is I count these, and these are the things that you get into when you get into a project, especially if you're trying to do something a little artistic, is that there's 24 pieces, uprights, in the way it is now, and I could just put angles on it and mount it and be done with it, which means there is no center one. All right? With an even number, you're stuck without a center one. So I think what I'm actually going to do is zip this last one off to give me an odd number, so that this one will become the center, so I can put a basket there, and that'll allow me to have a center on both sides. Again, it's just one of those silly things, because these two are the center ones right now, and I don't know for sure what to do to draw attention to that. So, but anyway, that's the plan. We're going to zip these tops off, and we'll put a new top rail on, just a 1/2 inch by inch. And then I think we're going to cut in here and put 3 baskets in. So stay tuned. So I nipped off all the ends. I need to go back through and grind them flush so that I can put my top piece on. I also cut this so that I have 1.5 inches on both sides. It now makes me short from the 62. I'm at 58.25, but I have plenty of room, I believe, to play and have the spacing look all right at the end. So I'm going to grind off this top, and I think I'm going to go ahead and make a basket, which is the most important thing for you guys to see. And we'll see how well I can make 3 baskets that are similar enough. I do baskets, but they don't sit next to each other. So we're gonna clean this off, and then I'll make some baskets with you. All right, to make the cage twist, I got 4 pieces of 1/4 inch, which put it together should be a 1/2 inch square. Should match the stuff I cut off. I'm hoping. That's the way I do math. Yeah. See. Okay. We're going to weld up the ends, exactly, I would say, a 1/2 inch or so. Yeah, I think a 1/2 inch at least. And then we'll twist them. And the thing about the twist that I don't know is I don't know how many times you're supposed to twist. And when you untwist it, then you push it while you untwist. It's all kind of by touch and feel when you do it by hand. And again, I've done many twists with, I use them in, especially in my wind chimes. But to make 3 that are exactly the same, that's going to be the trick. So let me get this welded up. Pieces all welded up. I'm going to use the propane forge, get the thing all heated up, and then we'll come over to the vicing and see what we can make for a twist. Alright, we got it heat on it. You want a nice even heat, I believe. Best you can anyway. We'll go the same amount in the vise, and then I will grab at the same location here. Alright, and then I'll twist clockwise, 2, 3 halves, 4 halves, let's go 5 halves. I don't know what to do. And then you're going to untwist while pushing in, keeping everything straight. I like that. Now we have 4 inches to play, but I don't need 4. That's getting in the 3 range. It's getting in the 3 range. I think I'm okay with that. And then what I like to do is to put this thing up like this so I can look down and start to get everything where they need to be. And now one thing we definitely need is we need our squares to be squared with each other. So that's a start. And then I'll take and like move some around so that they're even. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, but for a one-off, it's been working for me. It has. We want to be relatively in line. Exactly in line, actually. A little more there, a little more here. I like it. It's not a wide one. I want something that looked a little more pronounced in length. I think that's going to look good as long as everybody's lined up where they need to be. Alright, so my weld was weak on that end. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me. Things seem to line up pretty good, short of that, which I can deal with that. I can make that work for me, I think. A little extra welding touch. Alright, so that's the first one. And that's kind of what I wanted, something nice and long and elegant. So I'm going to put two more together. Let's see if we can duplicate this. That'll decide whether we put it in. God, that looks crooked on camera. No, that looks right. All we do in the duplicating process. This is what separates the men from the boys and the girls from the ladies. 5 half turns clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We came back. New ones. Something like that. We're about 2 inches. It's okay to me. And we are with close there. Let's see if we can like wind up now. But we gotta make sure. We gotta make sure that squares are square. Oh, come on. How many different ways can you gravitate, man? That's hopefully not in that direction. Our squares are pretty square. Doesn't look bad. Our spacing actually doesn't look bad. What do you think? There, it's like a little bit tighter. Quarter turn. Keep it. Gosh, it does look a lot tighter. Sons of bitches. I'm gonna heat it up. We're gonna go back. Tighten it up, I think. Which one do you like better? Yeah, I like this one better too. Throw that back in so we can get a tight turn on it. We'll try our luck on the next one. Right. 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's line it up. Start to open it up. Straighten this out now while I can. like the tighter look, but I'm not happy with how much we did flare out. It's not hard until you have to do many of them the same way. Exactly the same. If I could get a bit of flare on this one. There we go. That's not bad at all. Compared to that one. Yeah. Close enough for me. Looks good. Pull this one out. If you remember, this one here was too tight, or too loose. So we wanted to tighten it back up. I don't line up our squares. Looks good. I think we're going to be pretty happy with this. I think you learn a few things as you continue to do one. Squares lining up. We'll cockeye this way. We'll cockeye this way. That's not bad. And I think we'll do our same little trick. And just open it up now. I think we done learned something, children. Yeah. That's good. What do you think? I think we can do this with the other one that we have to do. Again, they may not be perfect cages, but where am I? Looks pretty good to me. Do is figure out where we want them to be, you know, the orientation, how far offset. Again, I just want a little visual breakup. So this one will go here, and I think nice and high. I don't want them straight across. I think nice and high and like a dramatic effect. I like that. So we'll take some measurements, we'll get some stuff cut and get them welded in there. Looks like a plan to me. Looks like a plan to me. Looks like a plan to me. Enjoyed this video. Kind of like these twists. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better at it. And again, it just puts a little bit of visual in there. Happy as can be. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We'll get onto some individual projects one of these days. Make some knives or something fun. Thanks for your support.